Hello YouTube, the Blob here, aka Matthew Craig with another sponsored video for Dogfight Over the Trenches. And once again, we have Escadrille 13 out on the defense because we've got a formation of German bombers with one Eindecker escorting, getting ready to pound this town. So we'll get through turn one and we'll get back to you. All right, so we're at the end of turn one. The Belgians have decided to climb. They're at 6,000 feet. We're all at treetop altitude, so the 6 means 6,000 feet. And as the Germans approached, a couple of AA shots went into the formation, and the lead bomber was hit. A critical hit was done. Can't reveal what that was, but let's just say the plane's not feeling too well. So at 5,000 and 4,000 feet, respectively, with the cover at 6,000, we're already taking AA fire, so I guess it's time to zigzag, which will invariably slow us down when the planes come. Not cool. So at the end of turn two, the Nieuports continue to climb, and we flew straight and level. We're not breaking formation right yet. We're not doing that. But the AA fire continued, and the plane in the lead took yet another hit. Not good. Not good. Also, the Nieuports opened up from way out there, about the maximum distance they could fire.
Pass me the book when you're done.
Just couldn't hit anything. And we're back with turn three. Too many things to count, and not good for the Germans. First off, after going into a dive, the bombers tried to pick up speed to the target. Anti-aircraft fire hit the new lead plane, and now she is smoking. The original lead plane peeled off in a sharp dive, and the Belgians have jumped on her. And the rest of us maintained formation doggedly. And the other thing that happened was the Belgian with the sky blue base over there took a shot at the Eindecker and vice versa, and no damage was done. Not looking good for the Germans, not at all. Still a long way to the town. Damn. All right, one of the things that's happening here is you can see that there's Nieuports on the tail of the Aviatik C1. So right now my opponent's looking up in the rule book how many altitudes difference he's allowed to be at to declare tailing the target. Because when he tails, he'll get a tremendous shooting bonus at the target. So turn four was a bit of a thing as well for the German Air Force, unfortunately. We took a tiny bit more flack, although we turned and dove. That's Spaceballs you hear, by the way. Ringtone. Kind of nice. The Eindecker overflew the Nieuport, who went into an overdrive and turned and began to engage the middle bomber. Way out here, the original lead German bomber, who made a run for it, got obliterated eventually. Tail gunner was wounded. He was long bursting his machine gun, putting out all the bullets he could. The Nieuport did take some damage. We don't know how bad it was, but there's no smoke coming from the Nieuport. But that bomber is gone, and that's a kill to him. So far, end of turn four, one German plane down, one wounded, one Belgian plane wounded, but we're not sure how bad. At the end of turn five, the Germans took a little bit more fire. This Nieuport is about to be on the tail of the middle bomber in this formation, so that's not going well at all. He put some hits into him. Way out there, one of the Nieuports is making a run for the edge of the table. Once you fly off, you're safe. The Eindecker decided to try and give chase. He was trying to hit this silver Nieuport, but this guy decided to come back around after the bombers too, so I ended up flying right past him. A little bit of shooting out there, but pretty much impossible to hit from that distance. He's probably going to get away. So that's turn five. The Germans have started dropping their bombs on the town. The lead plane already has. And then the other two just have to go ahead and do it. Hey, back with turn six, and the Nieuports pushed in close. The AA has practically stopped firing because they don't want to hit the poor little guy. And he's been shooting up this plane. Did a critical hit to it. No smoke coming from it. And then way out here, the Nieuport dove and turned away from the Eindecker, who just can't keep up. Unfortunately, that Nieuport was way out of range and couldn't engage this turn. Back with turn 7, and the Newport pilot has found himself in a bit of trouble because he's in the formation. So he ended up taking a hit and a crit from one of the bombers. In addition, this poor guy right here took an AA hit, and now his tail gunner's dead. No go there. His engine continues to sputter. Went ahead and checked for that. And the Silver Newport still coming around. Eindecker languishing behind with a long-range shot. Not bad for turn 7. So we're at the end of the game. I think it was turn 8. Yeah, turn 8.
Yep.
And the Belgian pilot chasing these guys had to give up and go home. And the Eindecker, who was chasing the other Newport, decided to give up and go home. In the end, Belgians shot down one bomber. Their AA shot down another bomber over here, unfortunately for the Germans, for 50% bomber losses. And all the Belgians landed safely. So yet another successful mission for Escadrille 13. Thanks for watching.